السلام عليكم الاخوان، كي دايرين؟ كلشي مزيان؟ نتمنى كلشي يكون بخير. مرحبا بكم معنا في فيديو جديد. فيديو نتاع اليوم ان شاء الله اللي غادي نشوفوا بطوله نتاع البوكر اللي كيلعبوا البوكر وكي كيديروا الناس يربحوا، ماشي غادي نقول الملايين ولكن الملايير نتاع الفلوس. كما ان شاء الله غادي نخليكم مع واحد لي فيديو وغادي تشوفوا واش البوكر كي تربح خصك تكون بروفيسيونيل تعرف تلعب ولا يكون عندك الزار. يلا الاخوان، قبل ما نبداو الفيديو نتمنى تابوناو معنا في القناه وديروا لنا لايك فيديو، بارطاجيو الاخوان لي فيديو باش نبقاو نديرو لكم بحال هاد الفيديو. يلا الاخوان تهلاو لي فراسكم ونمشيو مع الفيديوهات.
Este video llega gracias a $. Deposita y retira de manera rápida y segura.
8-handed at this $3,000 no-limit hold'em final table. Brett Ritchie with pocket kings is going to raise it up to $80,000.
Brett could use some luck here.
To Beth Shack. There's one ace. She's got luck. She got pocket aces.
I raise.
Doesn't bode well for Brett.
That's trying to figure out how much she wants to raise. We know she likes to go all in with ace-queen.
I'm all in.
She goes Heidi-ho.
That means all in. Now to Phil Hellmuth, who has the other two aces.
All in.
And he moves all in.
Both pocket aces all in.
We got 3 other players then.
Action back to Brett Ritchie now with pocket kings.
We're gonna chop up my poor little boy.
1/4 second it caught. The minute she said all in, all in. Quarter second I was all in. One quarter of a second.
So 1/4 of the second.
1/4 of a second.
1/4 of the second.
Count her chips up.
Action is still to Brett Ritchie to decide.
Can you pull the 80s in?
Got it.
Beth is dancing already.
That's wrong.
There's Phil's 80s, okay?
Flashing signs to her husband Dan. This could influence Ritchie.
Yeah, I'm all in.
But he is going to move all in. This has to be our degree all-in moment.
You know, Phil berated Perry Friedman earlier. Brett Ritchie was deciding for his tournament life right there, and the poker brat was grandstanding. And Beth Shack was out of order too, singing "I Got It." Everybody's out of order.
So bottom line is both Phil Hellmuth with aces and Brett Ritchie with kings are at risk. Beth Shack with aces has them both covered.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. And Brett had a lot of chips left. I guess he should have figured out one of them had aces. I wouldn't have. They were helping him.
So Shack with the 2 red aces. Hellmuth with the 2 black aces looking for action.
Doesn't matter. It's still 4-1. All the suits are covered. I got both the suits covered. You got 2 black kings. I got 2 black aces.
Well, all the aces are gone, but Ritchie knows there's 2 more kings left.
It is like a 3-ring circus in here. And Phil Hellmuth's always on 2 of the rings.
Well, his tournament life is at stake, as is bracelet number 12.
3.
Here we go to the flop. It is 10, tray, 7, 2 spades.
Oh, if runner spade comes, I believe Phil Hellmuth would launch himself into orbit.
He has the ace of spades, of course. Ritchie still looking for one of the 2 kings. Turn card now, 8 of clubs.
Well, we're almost certainly going to have a split pot here, and that would eliminate Brett Ritchie.
And the king of hearts.
Brett will need a king and a king only, or he is wamboozled.
River card, 4 of clubs. And it will be a split pot, and Brett Ritchie will be eliminated in 8th place.
Sorry.
Hellmuth and Shack get the double degree check mark.
That's how you do it, right?
Yes.
Beth happy her dead aces held up.
Good battle.
So Ritchie takes his lead. He will win over $42,000. But Hellmuth and Shack with their aces will chop up the pot.
What was that?
I was hoping it would come.
Ace is no good.
The kings were no good. The aces are still here.
Play WPT is authentic online poker. Come and play WPT today.
It's not a bad place to call home. It is a very nice place.
Couple of cowboys here for Ian.
Could get sneaky with a limp. He's gonna go with the normal raise.
To 160,000.
Joe is going to at least call.
And Joe makes the call. Heads up to the flop. Flop is ace, 7, 5, 2 hearts.
Ace, 7, 5, couple of hearts out there. That's not going to affect either player. Ian's hand far and away the best still. Let's see how he plays.
Ian bets 150,000. Joe calls.
Spicy float from from Joe. And the ace 5-7 with the queen 10. Just not relenting.
Jack of clubs there, turn. Yeah.
Sorry, not relenting because he knows that Ian's going to bet that flop 100% of the time that he raises pre-flop or near it. And that is a good card to bluff with. Got a little bit more equity with the gut shot after the jack comes.
Joe bets 370,000.
You just hate to lay down kings. Yeah, he's not going to be folding kings on this flop. Why not? On this.
Why not? Because of the ace.
Well, it's blind versus blind, and you're up against a guy who's creative and tough. The only reason to fold right now is because you know a big bet is coming on the river and you're not going to call that too. So if you are going to call the river, or if you don't know a big bet is coming, then you have to be calling here because Joe can call wider. Oh no!
Oh, devastating card for Ian.
That is unbelievable.
He makes his set on the river, and that gives Joe Broadway just crushing. So if Ian had any doubt in the back of his mind what you guys were talking about with being worried about that ace, no longer. Instead, it runs out perfectly for Joe. It sets a huge trap for Ian.
And Ian goes with a big lead, I think.
Ian bets out 800,000.
And Joe is going to shove, and
Sure,
he is going to call.
This is a game changer. 800,000 is the bet. 2.2 million already in the center. And yeah, like you said, Tyler, I don't see there being any way all the chips don't get in here.
The look back.
Poor Ian, this is not fair.
That is the worst card in the deck for him.
Joe goes all in.
Yes, wow. Yeah, wow indeed.
Two biggest stacks at the table.
Wow, he's actually considering this. This is amazing. I would have high-fived people and called already.
It's taken 30 seconds so far.
We've had to stop you on your victory lap until you didn't win.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Just when you think it's your dream card, it's your death card, you know? I mean, it's such a terrible card for Ian. He's burning through those time extensions. But like you said, Tyler, he's really considering this.
I can't believe it.
This is second 30 seconds.
There's no way he gets away from this, right?
He has 8 of those time extensions.
Would be pretty amazing. Look at him. He knows he's beat somehow. That's unbelievable.
How can he think he's beat here?
I don't know. I'm shocked.
So third 30 seconds. And he's stacking up those time chips.
This is unreal that he's considering getting away from this.
This is my fourth one if I hit it again.
And yeah, the time's wearing on him. Maybe without the time, maybe he would get away with it.
Fourth time extension. And he's just stacking them up.
I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
I guess I can't wait 30 minutes to find out before I make a decision.
5.
Incredible.
This is unreal.
I'm like riveted right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The unbelievable hold.
I'm just gonna keep using it until my hands kill. No. Another one?
6 time extensions. So we know how long he's waited on this one. 3 minutes.
Not gonna be in a spot this hard again. Why is he beating himself up?
He folded.
Oh my god!
What is that?
That is unbelievable.
What an
That
incredible
is so
fold.
awesome.
Wow.
Joe's sick.
Wow.
Joe is sick in this
Wait
spot.
till he sees what he has.
Joe's hand was perfectly camouflaged. How did he figure that out? Tyler, take us through
I
that.
can't.